My name is Eldwin and I've been working in the jewelry industry for over 10 years. I'm going to bring you along to show you what it's like working day to day in the unknown but historic diamond and jewelry industry, hidden away in Hong Kong, Hong Kong. Alright, so this is day 2. Still setting up the office, bare bones operation, but we finally got a fridge. And we're gonna go pick up a microwave probably later, if not tomorrow. Definitely gonna have to hire somebody to help clean up this mess. So now it's a unboxing video. Crazy. Alright, so we're gonna go get a microwave. Right now we're just down the office, down the road from the office. We were super busy this morning with inquiries after we posted some of the stories. Hans is helping me film. This is his 3rd day. He's doing a great job. And yeah, didn't even have time to eat the food I brought to the office. So we have a fridge but no microwave. So I ended up eating takeout. So we're gonna go buy a microwave right now from GHC. Hopefully it's not too expensive. We want to keep our overheads low. Pass the savings on to you. Just keep it simple. I don't see it.
Are we lost?
Are you here now?
Or did we pass by it already? Over there.
Alright, so no microwave. I think the government might have taken over the land of this or whatever, so now they're all selling it. So that's why all the units are leaving. Alright, so now we gotta figure out somewhere else to get a microwave. If you live in Hong Kong long enough, you'll know that almost every single district has a jewelry shop. Whether it's like a traditional one like this, or they call it an upstairs shop, because the rent is cheaper upstairs. It's a private office space to view jewelry. But pretty much almost everything in Hong Kong, even like the non-major ones, have like some sort of jewelry shop. I think it's someone big ass welcome. Maybe we'll just go across the street to the Hong Kong Square from our office and see if they have a microwave. If not, we'll just get a printer first. Let's just check Hong Kong Square. It's like 100 degrees right now, so it's like super humid and sticky, and it's already October. It's almost 4 o'clock. So yeah, things don't always go as planned, no microwave, and you know, I never thought I'd be searching for a microwave. You know, I go out to search for jewelry and gems, and now I'm trying to hunt down a microwave. Oh, there's a thing right here. Oh, sweet. Things show up on Google. So there's no microwave in stock. We have to order it, and it's $1,500 minimum order to order it, and then send it up to the office. So now we gotta figure out something. The problem with Hong Kong is there's like one specific store for everything. So it's so weird. I couldn't even find a hairdryer when I first moved here. I'm used to going to places like Walmart or CVS where they kind of have like a little bit of everything. And here it's just like, yeah, you have to go to like an electronics store or something. Or just order it online, I guess, just to get a microwave or a hairdryer or whatever. Like I'm used to getting it at the supermarket. Yeah, but on the positive side, we're getting our steps in for the day. The skies look pretty gloomy though, so we should probably head back. Alright, so we went to a bunch of JHC and other appliance stores on the way. They still didn't have what we were looking for, so we ended up walking all the way to Rambo Garden, where the Taste supermarket is and the Fortress is. The guy just like threw the receipt and coins. Everything flew on the ground because he's in such a hurry. Because I guess the distance is too close. Where's the receipt? They charged us extra $12 to use the trunk. The microwave was $4.98. We got 20% off because we bought 2 other random items, which were water bottles. Since we don't have a water machine, we're gonna use these. The office got some shoes along the way, and then we just bought a printer with warranty and the vacuum cleaner. So I sold these 2 pair of earrings this morning. You know, we do wholesale here, so the margin's not very high. So the profit on those 2 earrings didn't even cover this full office purchase. It only covered the printer and the microwave. So I have to sell a little bit more to cover the cost of the vacuum cleaner. But that's the reality of setting up an office. So at least we have more stuff when we eat lunch in the office now. So that's it. Alright, so they told us not for the microwave, but for the vacuum cleaner and the printer to keep the box for 10 days. In case something goes bad, we added the warranty where they come up to check the printer for a few $100 in case some of the It's a good size because you know, if we go on business trips or we travel to trade shows in the future, we need to have a laser printer that can print many invoices. That's a good size. It'll fit in the suitcase we bring with us. So they didn't have stock. We had to take the display model, but still pretty new. We're just gonna wipe it up. There you go. There we have it. Office microwave. Sweating like crazy, man. It's like 100 degrees every day. Alright, let's clean this up. Oh my god. You're recording?
Yep.
So I do diamonds. I'm not a tech savvy guy, so apparently I was thinking of getting an inkjet printer, but apparently the cartridge is super expensive to replace. It's like a few hundred, and it doesn't print as many as a laser printer, so we ended up just getting a laser printer. Can print more pages per cartridge, and even though it's more expensive than the ink printer, but I guess you get what you pay for. So cheaper ink printer cartridge is more expensive laser printer, but the cartridge you have to replace less often. And that's it. It's hot. The surface is on the body. Alright, so we're going to show everybody a little bit of what we work on every day. So we have our CAD/CAM designers. So CAD is CAD, stands for Computer Assisted Design, and CAM is CAM, Computer Assisted Manufacturing. Do the drop of each design. So I had them do 3-in-1 earrings right over here. Take a look. It's one big stud together. Let's measure it up. So here. So all together with the double halos, around 13 millimeters. So it's around 6 carat face or diameter size. And then if you take the centerpiece out, you can do that. Flip it up, and then it becomes a drop or dangling earring like this. And the centerpiece here is around 7 millimeters, so it's going to be similar to a 1 carat oval diamond, or they call it carat diameter size. Now, so earrings like this, you know, if you're someone who's looking for a big look, you can put it with the double halo together. Sometimes if you're in the office, you don't want to make so much noise, you can just take it out, wear the stud by itself. Sometimes if you're feeling fancy, you can put the double halo on the bottom, so it becomes a dangling earring like this. Let's put it on the model over here so you can take a look. Put it up like that, so it dangles down like this. Or you can wear it as a standalone stud, just like that. So even though it has a big look, the total carat weight is 1 carat total. And it's set in 18 karat white gold, so you can take a look at the massive size of this 6 carat diameter size, or 6 carat face, as some people in the industry like to call it. Take a look at that. It's a little bit of what we do here every day, so making new designs every day, and we hope to bring you some value. Alright everybody, so we're going to talk about how to buy a diamond bracelet online. Here we got 2 tennis bracelets. So believe it or not, both of these are 5 carats, so it really depends on what you're looking for. This one is 5 carats with 50 stones, meaning it's 10 pointer each, or 0.10 carat. This one is 35 stones and it's 5 carats. So with this type of setting, we call it the big look, so it makes it each stone look bigger than it is. So each stone is actually around 14 pointer, but because there's more gold in between, it makes the whole bracelet look a lot bigger. But the most important thing you gotta figure out is what is your bracelet size. Both of these are 7 inches, around 17.5 centimeter. It's standard length. Put it on my wrist over here so you can compare. Alright, so we got the big look over here, and then the standard one, we call this the horseshoe setting because it looks like a lucky horseshoe. So set in a way where you can see the profile of the diamonds, so it looks like it's floating above the setting, but from face up it just looks like a classic 4-prong tennis. So if you're gonna wear it with a watch, you might want to loosen it up a little bit first. Looser, then we'll do one at a time. So how you wear a bracelet is you take this end, call this a box clasp. These are the safety clasps. So you put the tongue always goes with the safety clasp. So you put tongue through the box clasp over here. So when you buckle it in, the box clasp, the tongue into the clasp, make sure you hear a little sound. That, a click, and then another click. Make sure it's secure, right? And a lot of people ask me how you can wear a bracelet by yourself without any assistance, because when you buy one in the jewelry store, they help you put it on, but if you buy one online, you have to put one on yourself. So what I like to do is take the open side, the box clasp, put it outward, and then hold the bracelet against my body over here, take the tongue, put it into the clasp, like that, until you hear a click, and then boom, boom. There you go. And make sure that, you know, it depends on some people and where you live. Some environments are, they have all 4 seasons, like in New York or in Toronto it's a little bit cooler. They might want a little bit more space because, you know, your skin shrinks in the winter and then the summer swells up. In Hong Kong it's super hot, so some people like a little bit more space, but sometimes when you're in the office the AC is really strong, so your hand might shrink a little bit. But personally, I like to have 1 to 2 finger space, so that's how you know it fits. So this is 7 inches, around 17.5 centimeters, and tennis bracelet that goes all the way around, so you can wear it by itself, or you can stack it with other bracelets or watch like that. I'm gonna show you one more time how to put it on with the jumbo setting, the big look setting. Just like that. Put it against your body, tongue through clasp over here, give it a little bit of a push, you hear the click, pop the right, pop the left, there you go. 2 finger space, so just enough so that it can dangle down gently on your wrist without constricting your wrist. That's how you buy a diamond bracelet online. So if you want just a classic look with the smaller stones, or if you want the jumbo setting like this to make each stone look bigger, and then you have the 14 pointers instead of the 10 pointers. Alright, so we got our new fridge, we set it up over here, so it's around 6 o'clock. I'm just gonna grab a quick meal. I didn't get sponsored for this, but Nutrition Kitchen, I eat it right before I do a quick workout at night. Alright, so much for eating. Let's get this out of the way and do some real work. So I just got a message from the factory. This is the design I wanted to make. It's a 1 carat tennis bracelet with a square clasp, and we're gonna do one with the heart clasp and a round clasp. So they let me know the price and everything that I can sell for, buy and sell for. So yeah, I'm gonna order a few samples in, and it's gonna take around maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Right now it's a holiday in the factory, so we're gonna see before and after. Alright, so we just finished editing this video. Got some messages from the factory, so we have some CAD CAM renders. So again, CAD is computer assisted design with computer assisted manufacturing, has all the measurements, carat weights, everything. So I'm doing a 1 carat bracelet with a square clasp, heart clasp, round clasp, and then I'm making some affordable fancy wedding necklaces for the diamond bridal market. This is ovals, and I'm gonna do one that's rectangle, hearts, and I'm gonna do like one that's all iced out in the bottom, so it's one big look. The cost is a little bit higher than my original target costs for target price, but you know, as long as my clients are happy, I don't mind making a little bit less profit. So I'm gonna make one sample of each one, ordered from the factory. It's gonna be ready around 2 to 3 weeks, and then after that, we're gonna bring it in the office to see what it looks like. So this is what it's like day to day. I'm not gonna show the name or the number, but you get cold calls or cold messages from WhatsApp. It says, "Hello, dear sir or madam, how are you? We are in business since last more than 50 years, and we're dealing in black diamonds, black diamond jewelry, to make it workable in your budgeted price. Waiting for your kind reply. Thank you, best regards." So there's no company name or person's name. They just messaged me out of the blue. Just let them know politely that, hey, thank you for your message, but we only do natural diamonds. Thank you very much. So just be polite and just let them know that you're not interested. So by the way, I love what you do with your IG stories. Thank you very much for your support. It's one of those mornings where you have everything planned out. We're supposed to go buy a microwave and everything, and then like right at 10 o'clock, everyone starts spamming me with messages, and I'm trying to reply all the inquiries from the night before. It's just like, it's non-stop. So I'm updating this invoice. So it's our cameraman Han's third day so far. So what have you learned so far?
Yeah, a lot of things I didn't know about the jewelry industry. So it's a good experience, and it's an eye opener for me actually.
Yeah, you just have to kind of tackle everything one at a time. Let me check if that ring is ready. It's not ours, but I just helped a family friend. You think it's in the OK， 聽日大概幾多點啊？中午或者我聽日2點之後過嚟，O 唔 OK 啊？拜拜 ，Thank you。OK， 緊要拜拜。Yeah, so I was just helping my family friend set a stone into the mount before the holiday. The workshop said that it would be finished after the holiday, which is on Monday. It's Wednesday now. They said it would be ready today, but I guess he's just super busy because it's just one guy. He does like a lot of resetting and repairs, so he said tomorrow. So we'll go to the workshop tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be ready for pickup tomorrow, and then we'll go see. We'll visit his workshop, or you can see his workshop, and then we'll go pick up the ring for my family.
We'll see if we got any inquiries, from the night before.
Yeah.
We'll see. This is why we need more people, right?
Yeah. So whoever can speak Cantonese, Mandarin, Thai, Vietnamese, Indonesian, Malay, and what else? Burmese or whatever, or even Spanish, Portuguese, you can send your resume over.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday, October 6th, 2021. We're in the last quarter of the year. So I'm on the waiting list to do the HKJMA, which is the Hong Kong Jewelry Manufacturers Association fair in November. So it's going to be more of a local show because the overseas buyers, they can't come to Hong Kong yet unless they quarantine for 2 weeks, which like 99% of people are not willing to do right now. So we'll see if we get a spot in the fair. It'll be good experience for us. Get some fair experience before the borders open back up.
What do you think we have planned for today?
I'm just gonna send some invoices to my clients, and then I'm gonna go pick up an order later, and then I'm gonna buy our microwave and printer. We need a printer. Yeah, so I'm just updating some of my clients' invoices here. It's around 51 pieces, so I'm just like manually typing it all out. Hans over here helped me take a photo of this, and then I'm just like copying and pasting it into the Excel. We're still waiting for the program we're gonna use to keep track of all the inventory, and also we're waiting for the tag machine as well. So if we want to do the show and everything, we're gonna get a lot of jewelry from the factory, but this is what we got for now. We did a story earlier, which we can put up, of the first generation illusion, which are these. The desk is a total mess right now, so Instagram versus reality. So said, by the way, I love what you do with your IG stories. So we're hoping to do something that's a little bit different. You know, this industry is a little bit old school, and all my clients can't come to Hong Kong right now, so you know, I hope to bring the product through them through the internet. So he said, do you still have the first generation earrings? I said yes, and can I see how much? So I'm just gonna do this. Where's my macro lens? Pop this guy on here. This is the Ulanzi 75mm Super Macro. I've tried many different lenses before. This is the best one, I think, so far, minus that it has a little bit of a lens flare. But all you have to do is zoom in a little bit in the video. It's okay now, but if you put the jewelry up, yeah, you see that purple lens flare? That's the only thing I don't like about it, but you zoom in a little bit and it kind of goes out of frame. So, and then if the brightness is too high, hold AEF lock, bring the brightness down, and then you can get a clear photo that you can send to your clients. So that's how I sell online. So my clients trust that they get what I say. I say what I see, and then they get what I say. So when it arrives in their hand, you know, they trust that. You know, if I say something is G color VS, they're getting exactly G color VS. You know, I'm not upgrading it. A lot of people would say, oh, it's D VVS, but I always accurately grade the stone. I don't wanna upgrade the stones, and then, you know, people go to the lab and they check that it's not what it is. Some people have a stricter standard, they downgrade, but you know, I just keep it real, so I just keep it what it is, show what it is. So beautiful though. Then I'm gonna do one where they can see the sparkle as well. Just got to turn the light on here. Backdrop. Like that. Let's see what it looks like with the sparkle. So macro lens, so they can kind of see the inclusions or how everything is set, and then do a video like this. There you go, day in the life. Keep doing what you're doing. Probably do something like this. That's much better. So we'll do another video here for my client. That C is actually in my hand. This is our own stock.
City. The sapphire multicolor one right here, the
Brick,
fire right here, the other fire brick.
Let's do a story.
Sure.
So I'm pretty sure both of us don't even remember the last time we had to install a printer. So apparently you have to pull these two hooks out and this grenade looking thing. So let's give it a try. I hope I don't break it already. So. The hell? Oh, it's a strip for the ink or whatever. It's crazy. Alright, that's it. think that's enough content for the printer, man. The last people that rented this place, I guess the printer's so old or it sucks so bad that they left it here. It's like, look at the ink cartridges on the side. Not the ink cartridges, or I guess you have to like manually like refill it. There's some like ancient thing from like 2000 years. Probably doesn't even have Wi-Fi. So. Anyway, we got this one's good for traveling in the future after we open up. Alright, looks good.
Where's Da Vinci?
Yeah, they just wanna see me in the grave. Come out the law in the rave.
Alright, so we're gonna talk about a few different ideas you can use to either ice yourself or your mates up for a wedding. So here we have a classic engagement ring. The center stone is 1.21 carat and 0.32 on the side. So you have over a carat and a half of diamonds in this ring. But you know, the best advice for me when it comes to, you know, bridal jewelry engagement ring is don't get one if you can't afford one. You know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, being smart with your money. You know, instead of putting, you know, a few extra thousand onto the ring, you can get a starter engagement ring like this and then put the starter engagement ring for some investments or to pay down your mortgage or whatever. So, you know, if you really can't afford the solitaire but you want to get a starter engagement ring, this is a beautiful iced out ring with the matching wedding band. It's a cluster, so a cluster means that there's smaller round diamonds combined to make it look like one large diamond. So we take the gauge over here and we measure it up. It has a carat face or diameter size of just over 1 carat diamond, so it's 7 millimeters. And if you want something a little bit more unique, we have the square cut, but it's combined with baguette cuts and 3 round cuts on each corner. But this is a special type of illusion because it has diamond cuts in the middle, so you can really see in close-up of how it reflects the light beautifully. The great thing about an engagement ring or starter engagement ring like this, or you can wear this for every day too, is that compared to a single diamond which has a much higher profile, you can take a look at the thickness of it, has a lower profile, so it'll sit close to your hand, something like this, whereas this one would stick out a lot more, so you can kind of compare the difference. So for the 1.21 carat, we have a matching earrings. So what you can do to ice yourself out for a wedding, or if you're looking for some wedding rings or ice the bride out, is get something like these. So these are solitaires in the middle, meaning it's one single diamond with a halo all around. Or you can get these as bridesmaids gifts too, because with jewelry is really personal, but the great thing about earrings is that you can take a look at this. It's around 9 millimeters, so over 2 carat size, even though it's around 30 pointers in the middle over here. Great thing about earrings is that unlike a ring where it's super personal, you need to know the exact size in order for it to fit. Most of the time, you know, earring studs, you can't really go wrong because you don't really need to know their size. They can just wear it and enjoy it. So that's why we sell. Our top selling category is earrings, followed by pendants. The circle of the gold going around the diamonds, so you get a bigger look for a lower price. And also one of our best sellers is the Happy Heart, a little bit fatter heart. You can take a look. It's 3 larger diamonds with some smaller diamonds in between, set in the middle. And also, if you really want to go crazy and really treat yourself, we have this huge iced out earrings. It's 14.5 millimeters, so it measures to maybe a single 11 or 12 carat diamond. But here it's made up of 9 princess cut diamonds in the middle, followed by flurry of baguettes in a halo surrounding the exact contour of the 9 princess cuts in the middle. And then, you know, we sprinkle it off with a little bit of a round diamonds, medley sized diamonds, to give it that 3D look. So you have 3 different shapes going on. Really pops, especially if you wear it from far away. And that's it. Here are some ideas for yourself for a wedding. You can ice yourself out, or if you know, the pandemic is settling down a little bit overseas, so if you're attending some weddings, you want to get small gifts, big gifts, for For friends and family, for your bridesmaid, you can get something simple or you can completely ice yourself out. So we have many different options here. But best thing to get in my opinion are earrings and necklaces, especially our pendants over here. You can take a look, 18 inches in total, but we have 2 different sizes over here that you can adjust. So you can wear that 16, 17, and 18 inches. So no matter whether or not you know their size, 16 to 18 inches is a standard necklace length. If 18 inches, they want to wear it a little bit lower, and then you can layer it with some sort of a diamond bar, which we'll get in for our next episode. Or you can wear it by itself. Or if you want it higher up near the collarbone, you can make it 16 inches. By doing that, you can hook it at the 16-inch hoop. Chain dangles down a little bit like that. If you don't want it dangling down, then you can just fold it up just like this at 18 inches and then fold it in half, 16 inches, so that you don't have so many things dangling down. Or if you want it even shorter, you can hook it with a 17-inch hoop like that. There we have it, different ideas for a wedding and bridal jewelry.